Officials continue to search for clues in yesterday's tragic bombings. Good evening, this is CTV News. I'm Rochelle Metzger. President Obama vows that America will not be terrorized. Speaking from the White House today, he condemned the double bombings in Boston. 3 people are dead and more than 100 were hurt yesterday during an explosion that occurred as runners were crossing the finish line at the Boston Marathon. President Obama also says that all necessary resources will be used to catch whoever is behind the tragedy.
This was a heinous and cowardly act. And given what we now know about what took place, the FBI is investigating it as an act of terrorism. Anytime bombs are used to target innocent civilians, it is an act of terror. What we don't yet know, however, is who carried out this attack or why, whether it was planned and executed by a terrorist organization, foreign or domestic, or was the act of a malevolent individual. That's what we don't yet know, and clearly we're at the beginning of our investigation. It will take time to follow every lead and determine what happened.
13 runners from Prince George's County, including Cornelius Griggs, were among the thousands in yesterday's race, according to the Gazette. On his Facebook page, he posted that he heard the second bomb go off just minutes after the explosion, and he urged people to pray for those in Boston. The condition of the other local runners is not known at this time. Well, so far, investigators don't have any suspects in the bombings. Law enforcement officials have questioned a Saudi national, but there is no indication he's connected to the case. During a press conference today, the mayor of Boston urged residents to be strong and pull together.
And as we go together on this issue with all the law enforcement officials, we're going to make sure the city pulls together. You know, we got it under control. Let's continue to work together. Let's keep offering a helping hand to individuals who may need it during this very difficult time in our city's history.
The city has set up a 24-hour hotline for people looking for information on their loved ones. The number is 617-635-4500. Meanwhile, here in Washington, attention to public security is high. Local, state, and federal authorities are beefing up safety measures in and around the nation's capital and mass transit systems. The nation's capital is on high alert in the wake of Monday's bombings in Boston, Massachusetts. So far, no known connection to the D.C. area. Nonetheless, authorities have heightened security from the White House to Capitol Hill.
It's an awful thing. I don't understand why people have to blow each other up, and it doesn't make any sense.
You don't really know where they're going to strike. If it's really terrorism, who knows what could be next? It could be the subway station, it could be the cab stand.
As a precaution, Metro is boosting police and canine presence and conducting random bag checks. As Metro increases security throughout the system today, riders here in New Carrollton say they've noticed little difference. And while the tragedy is on their mind, they plan to continue with business as usual.
They keep trying to do more security, but I don't know that they found the right answer to stop it. How do you stop a guy who's going to put a bomb in a trash can?
I'm more scared for my children, but again, you've got to move on, you got to keep going.
Locally, Prince George's police are working with counterparts in the National Capital Region to coordinate safety measures and share information. County Executive Rashern Baker grew up in Massachusetts and says he's grieving with the city of Boston.
It's a time when we have to make sure that in limited resources that we make sure we're aware of everything.
Bill Braniff is Executive Director of the National Consortium for the Study of Terrorism and Responses to Terrorism.
This is the 5th most violent attack in terms of number of casualties and injuries and fatalities.
Braniff says while terrorism is a reality, tragedies like Boston are rare.
There are sort of 2 sides to this story. I would encourage people to think about this as a rare event and not the new norm, but to recognize that.
Metro officials say all-day shift patrol officers will remain on duty through the evening rush hour. Transit police will also continue to monitor events in Boston and will take appropriate measures to heighten security. Prince George's Fire Chief Mark Bashore says the department is on high alert following the events in Boston. Bashore says expect to see extra security at upcoming events in the county.
Our team is on alert. They are, they're always on alert, but they're on a heightened state of alert today. They're going to continue to be looking at things that we might not normally spend so much time looking at. We're going to take that extra step.
Give me an example.
Well, we have several special events that are coming up in the coming week. those events that normally would get a cursory examination are going to get a deeper examination. We're going to make sure we have resources on standby and ready to respond to anything.
Officials are reminding all residents to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activity. A preschool teacher from Towson is in intensive care after the Boston explosions. 29-year-old Erica Brannock is a teacher at Trinity Episcopal Children's Center in Towson. She was in the city to support her mother, who was running the marathon. Friends tell the Baltimore Sun that Brannock is being treated for extensive damage to her feet and lower left leg. Her sister and brother-in-law were also injured in the explosions. A University of Maryland student recounts his fear following the Boston bombing in the Diamondback newspaper. Garrett Gleason's mother crossed the finish line 7 minutes before Monday's explosion, according to the article. The music major said it took 5 minutes for him to reach his parents by phone. Both of them are doing okay and were already driving out of the city when the blast occurred.